What up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving y'all a review on my Shimano Scorpion DC. So jumping straight into the video, I'm just going to give y'all a little rundown and a review on it. Starting with the rundown, this reel is a Shimano Scorpion DC 150 XG. So this has a 150 size spool and it's the XG, so it has an 8:5:1 gear ratio. So I opted to get the quicker gear ratio on this one because this is my all-purpose reel for one of my all-purpose combos. So I just like it to be fast. I can always slow down, but speeding up is hard with a slower reel. So I just opted for that. It gives me the most adjustability when it comes to fishing things, depending on what I'm doing with those raw combos. But yeah, rundown. It's made in Malaysia, same factory that the Corrado DC is in, or made in, and it's got the same body. I believe it might be a little different, but same body as the Corrado DC that we have here in the States. However, it is a little different. I think a little cooler. It's got this like shiny gunmetal color with black and red accents. The spool tension knob has a red ring with a black scorpion on it, which is really cool for the tension knob. And then the handle is a dark gunmetal and the inside pieces are shimmery gunmetal. When it comes to internals, honestly, I'm not sure exactly all the internals on this are due to everything is in Japanese. This is a JDM reel from Japan. So everything on the inside of the box is Japanese, so I can't read it. But if I had to take a guess, it's probably identical to the Corrado DC with some differences due to internals. But other than that, if you're looking into one of these and have a Corrado DC, expect the same thing, just cooler. When it comes to drag, I believe it has 11 pounds of drag, if not 12, 13, whatever the Corrado DC has, same drag. Handle size is going to be the same, handle length. Feel, I feel like this one's a little lighter, but that just might be me. Some of the things that stand out from the Corrado DC, if you're looking at this and you're like, why would I want to wait 2 weeks to get a reel from Japan just because it looks different? There are some things that are different from this reel to the Corrado DC we have here in the States. The biggest one being the braking system. Like the Corrado DC, as the 4 braking settings. However, this one has an extra setting called windy. I don't know if y'all can see the W on it, but it stands for wind setting. So this tells the chip that it's windy outside, and the chip is going to adaptively control your spool and braking system while in the air, going off the feel of how the wind's affecting the bait, whether it's coming to you, behind you, across you, which is a really cool setting that stands out from the Corrado DC we have here in the States. They're going for now the same price, if not a little cheaper than Corrado DC. So I mean, you get an extra braking setting that's cooler than the Corrados. The only downside is you have to wait like 2 weeks to get it because it is from Japan. But I think that's a really cool part of this reel. Other thing that stands out from the Corrado DC and that is different is the internals. The inside of this has spool settings. It has 3 settings: fluorocarbon, nylon, and P or braid, which means it can tell the digital chip, if not the spool, something like that. It tells something in the reel what line you're using, so it knows to adapt to it, because braid, monofilament, and fluorocarbon all weigh different and feel different and cast different due to the different materials. So it's a really cool part of this reel. I have on fluorocarbon because I have 15 pounds fluorocarbon on this reel, which, it's a really cool setting. I mean, you don't get to do that here with the US models of these reels. I mean, if you're looking at this reel and like, I'll just get a Corrado DC, you might want to look into it. You get 2 extra settings you don't get in the Corrado DC. And overall, it's just cool. And you get bragging rights because this thing's from Japan. And it just looks great on your rod. So that's going to do it from the rundown setting. Now I'm going to give you my review on it. So I've had this reel for about 2.5 years now. And it's been a great reel. Ultra smooth. Everything works perfectly fine. I've only had to maintenance it once, and I don't think, honestly, I would have to have done that if I was on a 2-day trip in the summer, this past summer, and this thing just got baked in the sun all day on the deck of that boat. So I think the internals got a little cooked on the inside. But other than that, everything works great. The settings are phenomenal. You get a competitive advantage because you got 2 extra settings that most reels here in the States don't have. And overall, it's just a great reel. I love it. Had it for 2.5 years. There's nothing about it that I don't like. My only one complaint is the drag. I believe, like I said, it's the same as a Corrado DC. It's like 11 to 13 pounds. But it's a little weak for my feeling. I've had it slip on me during hook sets and stuff. But other than that, everything about it's awesome. You get bragging rights, it looks great. So overall, I'm gonna rate this reel a 9 out of 10. It's not getting a 10 out of 10 due to the drag. But other than that, it's a really cool reel. I highly recommend y'all checking one out. You do have to order them from eBay and or Amazon. I got this one from Amazon. It took about 2 weeks to get here, but I think it's worth the wait. It looks sick. It works very well, and you get a competitive advantage over the people around you. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope y'all liked it. Plan on doing a video on my Excense SS DC. That's also from Japan. Plan on doing a review on that here soon. But yeah, this is my JDM reel. Like, subscribe, comment down below what y'all want to see next, and hope y'all like the video. See y'all.